Oh, unfortunately, those are. Like, it's only for this music video. I'm kind of looking. They're actually kind of a trigger of days gone by. Are we rolling now? Yeah, I'm used to doing this on the. Hello. Whoops. I'm used to doing this on the tablet. I mean, on the laptop, which the webcam's being wonky, and so and apps were being wonky that usually work on certain devices, and then one fixed, and then the other one went wonky. We had a viewer, I thought, for literally a second. Anywho, and just I'm looking for something I might want to incorporate in this video, and it's weird because I was looking in the closet about an hour ago, and also the way I woke up with a reminder of Cindy, but and possibly one of her relatives, but another one that might actually be related to me. So then it's Ted, Krista, Mariah, and not Carrie, and yeah, but anywho, unfortunately, I'm not finding the one prop piece, so you might just have to imagine. And I got the song after seeing this, of course. I feel like I saw them recently. I'm looking for a pair of black and white pants that I have, like lounge pants, that yeah, I haven't worn in a while. Like I say, I think I said I thought I saw them in the. I'm gonna take this off anyway, and the heat's on pretty strong because it's been kind of cold. In the closet just the other day, I didn't take them out, and I'm pretty sure the other person in the house didn't. We have too many clothes. And the thing is we have attachments or feelings to them, some of them, whether we wear them or not. And we've tried to part with some. Maybe we should try again. Actually, and he's letting me do this. Fortunately, he's not great home, but he gets home early from work. But I wanted to do this while the idea was here. And now it's turning into a bit more of a video than I thought. But basically, because because of wonkiness of technology and that, but also because my channel is not built up enough yet to go live, and I have storage issues. Like I can think I'm making some, and then it actually doesn't make all that much or whatever. Or I can't record a video and then post it. But both of those things are doable via his, and we live together, and he's fine with me doing it. And even more fine if the video does well. So yeah, I would say that this, if anybody's wondering, as we get a viewer, I would say that this song, and I don't think I'm going to add much more to it than I am about to share, would be for all ages. I would say so. It's a little bit goofy. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. And also, Happy New Year, by the way. It's a little bit of a goofy song, but it's inspired by looking out the window. Maybe I'll start a series this year. Every day I'll look out the window as we get a viewer. I don't know if it's a person who was just here, but welcome. Don't be shy. I'm hoping I'll be able to see your comments while watching. Otherwise, we'll get back to them afterwards. But yeah, basically, maybe I'll start this series for the new year just as something to do every day, because my schedule mostly allows it. I've kind of been transition mode in a few areas of life and stagnant as well, until hopefully this coming year things improve. But before I forget the lyrics, I better post a song, right? And this is not the one that was out here before. It almost was cool. Some of them do, even though they've been sitting out of the fridge for a while inside in the heat. But I can do mid-temperature. I didn't finish the other one though, so I'm just confused because it feels... I gotta say. But anyway, so yeah, like I say, I think I might do that, especially, if this goes well. And I hope you don't mind that I just put on some chapstick, which is what it is, by the way, as we get a viewer tune in, because I actually watched, or started to watch a video. I think I found it in a kind of interesting group online. There is somebody else in it that sometimes posts their YouTube channel videos or whatever, I think. Anywho, and it was quite long, and it was like outside at night, and I didn't watch... No, was that the one? Or was that something else? It was only a couple of hours ago, folks. But anyway, and I saw a guy applying face cream? Face cream? No, sorry, that sounds... Sorry. But that's the thing. One thing to know about our channel, either of us, is that if it's never. I mean, a lot of people's videos aren't, but a lot of people are, and they also sometimes overuse like equipment. But it's not scripted. What the song I'm going to share. I know I said child friendly, but the person left, so don't worry, no children are hearing this. But if they are, I'm sorry. Like I say, I'm kind of very kind of winging it. But as we get two viewers, just tune in. I'm going to share the song, and again, it is all age friendly. If you need to know that, and you can see the title, hopefully, which I maybe haven't settled on. It was kind of like I had a couple in mind, and then as I titled it, I changed it. And basically, as it stands right now, it's called Yellow Labs in Zebra Pants or something like that. And both the viewers went, but I'm going to record this anyway because, I do sometimes, people will see it afterwards, and I do sometimes have luck. Oh, but did I finish saying about that other video I saw? I didn't think that it would annoy me, and he wasn't overdoing it, and I swear I've seen videos of people doing something not quite like that, but similar. And I hope I'm not like that in too many ways or any. But maybe it's hard to avoid in a couple or so. But as we get a viewer, but yeah, and as much as I didn't want to judge him, and I thought, okay, it feels like he needs to do this, and sometimes you don't honestly think to or feel like you do. I know it does making those noises downstairs until you realize you do, and you're rolling if you're someone who makes videos. But we have two viewers, so I want to do the song. I think the dog's just hearing noise outside at the moment. But yeah, so basically, but I noticed as the viewers go that it annoyed, it made me feel funny. Like, it's one of those things where it was one thing to do it, it was another thing to see it almost kind of reflected back at you through someone else. Like not in necessarily words either. And it was like, but there's still a part of me that says I'm stupid to judge it. You know what? He just felt like his face needed it. You know what I mean? But anyway, as we get a viewer, I'm going to share the song. I'm not sure if the title brought you here or what. And I'm not sure if it's the final title at the moment. And the viewer goes, so I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm just going to do the song. And is anybody else? Oh, I don't know if that person just came back. It just shows a number and an icon at the top. And you're the only one here, so thanks for being here. At the moment, the only one here. And yeah, do feel free to put comments. Hopefully I can see them during. Otherwise, I will get back to you after. But yes, I'm going to do the song. So it's, as you can see in the title, hopefully, maybe not while live though, I don't know, is that I should remember, and I want to say yes, probably, because, you need to have a title on your video. But anyway, it's called Yellow Labs and Zebra Pants. And Yellow Labs, right? And I know it sounds funny, and I made this up on the spot a few moments ago, and I'm going to try and remember the lyrics. I think I got about 3 verses as the viewer goes. Man, if that title doesn't bring in the intrigue and keep people staying, I don't know. But I do realize I ramblize and combine words. Sometimes it happens to talk fast, and it happens. I don't know what the dog's going on about. We live along the lane, and we've gotten quite a bit of snow, but only for lightly. It's be perfect for Christmas Day, even though it's not the first snowfall. The flakes look like that, but we live in a city that gets a lot of snow. So I mean, this little bit it's a holiday, but they want New Year's Eve, New Year's, people be safe, drive safe as well. Happy New Year. I thought I just heard the door open. Len is actually coming home early from work today, but I don't think it yet. No. It's about... It is about... half an hour. Well, yeah. Leaves in 10 minutes and is about 20 minutes away, so almost exactly half an hour. The one phone displays the time wrong, and I looked at it exactly 11 o'clock, and it's already saying it's New Year's Day. And I thought we'd change that, and we'll have to change the ringtone, because I was playing in ringtones recently on the landline, actually. Yes, we still have one of those as well. And, but we don't get a lot of calls. We'd make it though, man. I just don't want my feet to get too cold when I'm doing this, but they're a bit warm now. But I don't know what they feel like this. But we have 2 viewers. Anyway, and Yeah, New Year's could be a topic. If you want, we can do a video about that tonight. We're able to together, and you're welcome to join in as well. But yes, so we're getting some snow, and I thought, but not enough. I don't think. Glenn may come home and want to shovel. Has a story about that actually, and after sometimes does it after a long full day at work, but this will, like I say, only be a half day. And but it's the type of snowflakes that mostly, well, they are accumulating a bit, but they mostly seem to be just touching the melting. Somebody told me the other day they were under the impression that snow most really, maybe that was their wording, but she didn't see the type as we get a like. Feel free to put a comment. Really love to see who we got it from and just who's viewing and that. But she said it's more when it's warm that it snows. And it's kind of the case of today. It's not really windy. Maybe I'm just not feeling 100% because my nose has gotten runny as it is kind of now. Not like after just going out and checking the mailbox, which is not super far, as what viewers go. But I think it varies. Of course, it all depends where you're at. But I think she was talking locally, although we were also talking about my hometown. She knew a retired professor from the city that was possibly moving here, I think she said. Anyway, before I forget, the lyrics I made up on the spot that I have not noted down anywhere else, because reading my chicken scratch later, even though there's lots of paper with stuff on it, finding a blank piece of paper and actually by the printer is a good spot. But anyway, for now it's here. As we watch as it goes, yeah, I did have to sign on my YouTube account to do this though, because, well, as pre-mentioned at the start, and with the webcam. So I guess this is the first podcast I've done since the webcam on the other device went wonky. Anyway, we got a viewer just tuned in. I really want to get to this song. Like I say, at this point in time, it's just all up here. I'm even using a chord pattern. I'm one of those that really is a fan of G, D, E, and C in one combination or the other. But I guess it's been, I can't remember what it was, but once or twice recently there's been songs where I've left one of those out. Sorry, to the other chords, and to anybody who loves the one I left out. But and certain patterns do make one kind of think about certain motions or in certain way or whatever. Anyway, I am kind of expecting a call. If it doesn't come by the time Glenn gets home, let's let me do this, then I'm thinking it likely won't. But I try to remember, I don't seem to have the phone up here with me like I've been trying to do today, meaning that it might be downstairs. And I do and don't want it to just go to voicemail, and it's fairly important. So I'll try to strum lightly, and I'm sorry if I get interrupted, but the sooner, I am a bit tired and feeling mildly congested, and the sooner I get to this, the sooner I do. So you're welcome to put your thoughts below, and I don't really want to strum without a pick. I'll try and be soft, like I say. Basically, I'm trying to be a mental health support for somebody's clients. I didn't say I would do it on a volunteer basis, and much as I'd love to, need an income. But while they're away, even though the holidays have just happened, and now we have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, so I could only surmise that there must be something going on with a loved one or something. Anyway, and I have mixed feelings about this call, and if I hear back, and even if I don't hear back, if I then hear back when I have my next booking with her, which is up in the air. Depends if I can look past the number 13. And she had to have a few minutes before her next appointment, so we didn't get into that when she told me that was one of her availabilities. The other one is sometime Wednesday, and there seemed like there was two options on Monday, I think, but I don't remember about Wednesday. Anyway, point of the matter is, and it's really, accessing mental health supports can be really hard. As we get a viewer tune in, welcome. And it's kind of like, you haven't missed much. I realize I've been rolling for a while. Not that long, but it's kind of like, anything that can be, well, maybe not anything, but most things that can be done to make that easier. I'm thinking of a group that I've been browsing a little bit on social media lately, actually. And that's a topic in itself. But anywho, and because today is kind of, some places are taking half the day off for New Year's Eve, and then tomorrow is New Year's Day, and then beyond that, I don't know if she's back until the date she told me. So, yeah. Anyway, and before I forget, the lyrics that I made up on the spot as we get a viewer tuning in. I hope that when you see the title, you can tell that it's a song that's fine for all ages. A lot of songs are, some less so, depending on, how you look at things or whatever. But yes, this, I for some reason I feel like it's necessary to say that it is. Maybe that's, I just want to expand the audience a bit, I mean, or not disclude anybody if they're like, I don't know if this is a mature song or not. Some parents may like, some people may like to know ahead of time. So, let's see how many of the lyrics I remember now, okay? Yellow labs are kind of better than black. No offense to black ones, I have an interesting memory connected to one I have. As we get a viewer, welcome to the Goofy song, Yellow Labs. This is my first idea for the title track. Black and white pants are popular. Black and red PJs. Not PJs. Okay. On the same street, in the same city. Same street. I like the pattern. I don't know if there's a name for this kind of pattern, if it's kind of like a haiku or what it is, but anyway, welcome viewer. Welcome to this Goofy song. And I didn't actually segment these two. I had them all as one initially. But not on the same first woman. The same person. It did not look like her entry walk right past. Now this is where I'm making it up on the spot. So kids around, put your headphones on or send them out to play or something. But no, just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. And I'm making things up on the spot. But I feel a little bit like doing it as much as I can. Welcome to live chat. I just clicked something and it said that. And I guess. Okay. Nothing's come in yet other than that like. I'm just going to see if I think of anything else. I mean, that's what I saw out the window. So for this video of that series that I might start pretty much daily, it's a good excuse, even though, I don't know. And school will be going back soon, actually, so there's that also. And we do live in a kind of busy quarter. It's a good excuse to kind of make up a song. Elevate some people think, yeah. To think about to stay songwriting, to look out the window. Not that the sun doesn't come in or whatever, but on some days. I mean, today is half sunny, I guess I would say. Like I say, it's been kind of big snowflakes falling down. Big snowflakes falling down. Just kidding. Sorry. But anyway, but I like the melody. Was it that? I don't know, but anyway. She walked right past the house where the other one lived. AC/DC. Not AC/DC. She walked right past. Right past. Won't you? What's that? Baby, someday we won't get past or go away. You're I'm by, just stop on by. Just kidding. song up on the spot. If we get two of them, two viewers, not two songs up on the spot, but maybe. Days you need to fulfill. Gotta fight for fulfillment. Wanna add a line? I can't think of one. How is Adeline? Is she out of line this time? Adeline, this is Adeline. I felt like for a moment there, it was Adeline, whoever that is. This is Adeline, Adeline, or also Madam Fine. Mademoiselle Adeline, Adeline, Adeline. No offense if this is your name. Better than Madeline. Is that Adeline? I'm sorry, Madeline. Well, a viewer gave it. I don't know if the guitar's too loud. You can't hear me. I had fun with that. I hope that it recorded well. Little fun songwriting on the spot, being goofy. I don't. Maybe I need to do more of that. I don't know. I sometimes do it as I'm walking around. I'll say something or sing something. Glenn does a lot more, and it's kind of like sometimes we make up little lot. It's true. We do actually kind of do it. Not super often, but we, without the guitar and without videoing it, and then we later say that should have been filmed. We have those moments. We might also do a dog and his quirky owners video, and there's another idea, and it does kind of go with the Yellow Labs. Don't mind the weirdness if there is any, but sometime. You're a dog and that's fine. Writing on the spot, welcome. Want to give me an idea? I can roll with it? No, they just want to leave. You know what, I'm going to put that into a song. And I'm just going to roll with it for a little while and see what people think. If it holds their attention. And also, like, at times it might not be super obvious that that's the topic. Because I didn't know I was going to do it until I'm doing it. As sometimes is the way, right? And basically, to see if they agree or disagree. Whoops, okay, well now this does not, oh, actually I might be able to still get it. No, I couldn't. I pushed it further down, under. Pushed it further under, it's true. If I had done it for you. Sorry, alright. Nothing I could really do. You have to put me 6 feet under. Anyway, sorry. Okay, right. I can say, this isn't me being goofy, but I can say fun things, not sing silly things. I can do good music too, you see. They come for a few seconds and then they go. I don't know why, I don't know why. Sometimes it feels kind of rude. You are doing that then. Otherwise, what do you want to see? I try to acknowledge thee. What do you want to hear? Something queer, kind of queer. Sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. Shoo-ba-doop-doop. I might want, you know what, I'm going to try that. I don't know if I could do any more on that topic. What I'm going to do, here's another idea, and it would actually make it even more intriguing. And I'm going to see if there's a way that I can make a playlist and make this so that people can like, is there a way on YouTube? Well, general when someone goes live, I guess. So if I was to make, yeah, I think that would be the way. And then if you want to, oh, Lord, and it's not even on Edge showing up again. If you wanted to, receive notifications, you can choose that option, and I'll try and stick with this. And it's a fun thing, and it's something that I don't have to rely on anybody else. Although viewers are nice, like I say. But, okay, so, and I don't think there's a whole lot of locals following the channel. Okay, now I'm seeing it. So what I'm going to do, and I guess I can come back down for this stuff. Or I could bring it upstairs with me, just a minute. Although the guitar, not so much, but that's okay. Because if I forget to show this after we watch Millionaire, then I could say, oh yeah, I did another interesting video today. Well, I don't do them as often as I could. Okay, so sorry if my tablet screen gets in the way. Now this window, so this is a tour of the windows that will inspire the songs, when looked out. This is an interesting idea. Kind of, thanks to those ladies, they've given me something to kind of try doing for a while, and it feels easier than, because when I do write songs on the spot or whatever, I might even put them in a book. Okay, there's unfortunately, even though it's only noon and it should be another hour or two, and I didn't think it was all that sunny, the camera is saying that one, which is hard to show out anyway because of all the plants, is too bright. How dark? Well, it's kind of dark with that, but I actually kind of like this lighting. Do I want to give you a whole home tour? I don't know. But also, I don't think locals are going to watch, but anyway. Okay, welcome into the bedroom. Just kidding. Don't want to give too much away, but okay. And I'm pretty sure that this has a pretty good signal throughout the house. I don't often do walk around videos and things around, but this room I hardly ever go in, and it's, I don't know, I didn't look very long, but I could probably see out that window and also see what I'd see there, There's none in the bathroom. Oh, we got a viewer. Welcome. Welcome to the window tour. And I'm also meaning to pay attention. I can't tell if that's the on request bus. Okay, so I don't know if I'll do it at the moment, though. But one idea could be, I don't know, though. Maybe a little bit too vast idea. So let's see here, as far as like something I saw when I looked out the window. This also reminds me a little bit of a Josh Groban song. This is the window where I saw that lady. I think the first time was right as I was getting up, so I wasn't, and then I really didn't think much of it either. And then the second time, right after is when I wrote the song. So, yeah, but this way you could kind of see what the next one's inspiration might be. Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing anything other than what we have on the inside, which is sometimes what's most important. There's Sunny, being a little bit hyper, wondering what I'm doing. But he's not bad, eh? There he is again. Hi, Sunny. How are you? This one really just faces a wall where along a lane you can kind of see it from that building through the kitchen window, perhaps. I don't think I'm probably not going to get many locals anyway. But if cool, if again, you can be part of the next videos, like possibly even in them, right? And then this one has some big plants in it too. Some said for 20 years. I'm in my late 30s, so that's about half my life. It's crazy. Yeah, at the moment the windows. So that's the window tour. I wish I'd seen something so I could work on the next idea, or that we had active chat happening. And if we do, I'm not seeing it. I don't know what that icon is, and I kind of know what this is, but yeah, okay. I just clicked something that said. Okay, it was showing top chat, and later afterwards those don't always show, unfortunately, or at least the ones that are gotten live I've noticed, unless that was a weird glitch. But I clicked what looked like the message button. I'd been expecting that things would just come in, and it doesn't look like anything other than the like has. But if the viewer sees this again or whatever, or comes back to watch the rest and sees that, truly thank you, and an extra happy new year to you. No, I didn't mean for that to sound sarcastic or snide or whatever. It was kind of like, little bit special because we really appreciate it. A little bit of an extra Happy New Year to you. I'm not a miracle worker though, so don't what's the word me on it? I was gonna say quote me, but that's wrong. Anyway, so it shows top chat, and then I don't know why he's all worked up, but once I settle back down on the couch, he will too. He's been outside, I think, well, definitely for the walk, but I don't know if I tried to put him in the backyard, I think, and he wouldn't. And luckily, even though we don't have a fenced yard, we do have a closed gate thing, and it's a pretty good height, because he can jump, but he's a pretty good height, and he's not super huge. He's the perfect size. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. So yes, it shows live chats, all messages that are viewable, super chat, and none. So I just selected the other one. The only thing I'm saying is is YouTube's welcome to live chat, which I've never noticed before, but I guess I don't do a lot of lives personally on this device anyway. Yeah. So I thought it would be, might be on Facebook, might be the one, but yeah. So anyway, basically, it's not like I can, hopefully people will watch this after the fact, especially if I don't make it too much longer, and hopefully they will, hopefully they might give me ideas for my next song. Otherwise, stay tuned, and hopefully you enjoyed this one, and what do you call it? I'm a higher window, I don't know how to. Josh Groban, I think is what it's called. Anyway, there's a song called that. Anyway, basically, I will look out the window again and inspire. I also just had one other thought on this come to mind, so I'll say it, which is, maybe some people should do it. Well, anyway, which is, not that we have anybody watching at the moment, and if you, it's the same thing, if you, and if we're not watching, just kidding. Just kidding, promise. Mostly. Just kidding. Promise, mostly. Just kidding. Promise, mostly. Just kidding. Promise, mostly. Just kidding. Promise, mostly. Anyway. Starting to sound like some sort of alcohol. Or look a little bit like I've had this alcohol. Just kidding. So, but is that, been kind of having a hard time, extra hard, I don't know, it seems, because of some things, and also still feeling quite stagnant and successful, and just and it's got THC in it, whatever, and it's not super expensive. Sometimes it'll let me buy 2 or 3 cans, and I appreciate it because I actually like it more than I thought I would, because I'm not a big drinker, and I also I think he settled down. That's good boy. He's just doing so. And I also it's not as foamy as I would like it to be, and it isn't like super strong stuff, but it seems to soothe me. Having usually I divide half a can either between a day or a day and a half, or like 2 days. Sometimes it'll be both times at dinner or whatever. But basically it doesn't look like I'm getting that call. But yeah, and I don't remember where I put my socks. Hopefully where I think I do see them. Or is that my slippers? Well, either way. But yeah, I'm old enough to do that. I don't know, it's handy when I want to go check the mailbox, and we're actually getting a bit of sun, and I wouldn't mind. Although I haven't noticed, but since last time I looked, there might be. I'm expecting a check, and unfortunately I don't get them very often lately in that. But, and the other day I went to a dentist appointment that I thought was today, and this would be actually pretty close to when I'd be going there. And it's suddenly sunny out and the snow stopped. I'm wondering if it might even melt, but I also don't think it's so much that you can't walk on it. So I don't know if he's been outside much today or not. But anyway, basically, I want to make sure that I don't, 78% is pretty good. But yeah, so basically, I don't remember what I was saying, but there you have it. And that annoys me because I wish I could, essentially. Also annoys me that I didn't get that call. I might really need some support, kind of, she's a very busy person. She may have only been there half the day, and seems to like a little bit of time, after appointments to do some stuff, and she's very methodical and this and that. So, and then, like I say, it's New Year's Eve, so, but, if I didn't say it yet, one thing I meant to say is, you could also, whether it's you or the other person you live with, I mean, I would hope you all look out your window sometimes. Some places or apartments don't really have very many, or sometimes that maybe they're not super easy accessible. But yeah, basically, I was talk about dentist but yesterday was kind of gray, but not snowing. But yeah, dentist hasn't called back either. But again, that for sure only their half day, and no, they're kind of busy. And if it had been the admin staff, they may have. But they needed the dentist specifically to call me. It's nice actually. I've been able to make that work once since having this dentist, which hasn't been super long, and because they have some answers and they know you may be a bit better that way than the admin. Right, and this things can be said about this office, but it's mostly great, and I've been telling them the feedback. But anyway, basically, yeah. So you or somebody that you know could look out the window and say, "I saw this today." If you think that, I would think, well, sometimes being goofy and random, and sometimes it may be the only suggestion I get or think of, or maybe I'll forget to do it on a certain day, but more likely won't if I see your comments. Just kidding. But yeah, so basically, your comments. So, but I mean, I'll try to do it for like I say, daily on my end. Who's to say I won't do this twice a day sometimes, right? And so, yeah, and if yeah, and then if I get behind, I can always catch up with some of your ideas. I'm liking this. I hope it takes off. You know, sometimes I have that open life, and we all do, and sometimes things don't, or they just take really long time. But I'm at a point in my life where um, it'd be beneficial for some reasons, while trying to work towards other things as well. You know, doing what I can. Anyway, the lighting in here is reminding me of something he found out, and but he does kind of understand. He says, and we hope she's not mad, but she might be, and it's just I don't know. And I think he knows what I talk about session, but I don't know if it's paid for. But anyway, basically, um, I also remember I saw an interesting site the other day. It was also kind of dog related, and I felt mixed. And they're the neighbors on the corner, and we don't know them super well, and I do and don't want to. And I talked to them a bit about that the other day. He was honestly just being playful, but he went to get the shovel, and she didn't, for whatever reason, she didn't try very hard, but she was gonna break some ice, I guess, on the steps. And when he got the shovel by their garage shed thing, he came back and he was kind of putting it into the ground around the dog. And at first it did, like I said, I don't know them very well, and I didn't know what I might end up seeing. And then it's one of those situations where you, in the moment, try and decide the best thing to do and do it. Which later you like with that call. Now you might have some explaining to do with something, but I talked about it with someone last night. But welcome, just join from where we are with things here. I'm not going to roll that much longer, but welcome to the viewer. Don't be shy, and happy New Year. But yeah, basically, let's see if I remember even what I was saying. Yeah, so and in that situation, the moment I may have ran out and said something because calling animal services or whatever would take some time perhaps, but at the same time it's one of those things. In fact, with that in mind, there's something else I might want to remind myself other than doing this project. It's one of those things where it's kind of like being a animal advocate and a dog person, especially, and like I said, we don't know them very well, and I didn't really even think about this much afterwards because like, oh, everything was fine, whatever, and then my mind was going on to a bunch of other things. But basically, yeah, it was kind of like it could have been where, and don't worry, I'm not going to get too detailed to the person that just came in. I'll be extra careful with that. So, but they left, but maybe they just thought, well, you might try to be, but I don't know. But no, I'm not really going to actually say that much more about it either. I'm also going to watch that. But basically, yeah, You know, it would have taken time for animal services to come. That raccoon thing I went through recently was weird. And I know that sounds weird, but that's a story for another time. But and I don't understand why some people like possums and that. Some of them eat too. Anyways, we get a viewer. Welcome to that random statement if you caught it. But anyway, yeah, where, you know, at the time I would have thought, oh, well, maybe I don't want them to know who called, so I'll just call. You know, I'll call 311 and then, which is what we have where we live. And then it's also for information, unlike 911, although, in a way, you could say that is too, I suppose. But anyway, basically, and I would, you know, would have said, I don't want them to know I called, so back then. I don't know. And yeah, but then in the moment, or maybe I would have caught myself part way. Hopefully, maybe at the point where I would see, and this time that was the case, all was fine. So I would hope, you know, just because somebody has a dog, unfortunately, doesn't mean that they're good to it or a pet, right? But maybe I should quickly tell the Black Lab story that I have after doing that other song. Oh, there's one. I didn't see a stick with either of them. And I don't think it was Lucy, but the person was pretty bundled up, so I guess it could have been. There's a song. But anywho, basically, and even the well, kind of. But I knew someone who has some disabilities and this and that. And so back in the day when I used to go to Zoom, and it was mixed genders. Sometimes it was me and other guys I brought. And don't read into that. I don't want to use wrong or offensive language, but don't read into that a certain way. It wasn't part of a group, but I seem to remember that some people from a other group that I was in probably found out about it there and used to go to Zumba. So that's something, I mean, again, where? Is it accessible? Is it close enough? What's the cost? You know, that was free and it was downtown where I hardly ever go anymore. But it was a fitness in that is kind of that way anyway. I understand that. But it maybe because it was some people also from the group and sometimes they were ones I would bring in, sometimes they weren't. I think I introduced a couple females to it too. But basically, yeah. So Zumba, if I didn't say. And that, well, actually, it wasn't free. You got a 6 month membership. This is where it starts to, the feels start to come in. And I think about Linda and others as we get a viewer. Sorry, I'm adjusting the light here. Natural lighting and the bin trucks going down the street. And we get two viewers. Welcome. Happy New Year. Don't be shy. Trying to go with my thoughts here. So basically, yeah, you know, there's a place here that has a group I used to go to. It would most likely be all different people. And I'm not in touch with a lot of the people from it. Some we may want to, but we don't know how to reconnect with each other. One I had been wanting to for ages, and she's older, and I was worried about her. Then I saw that she put a like, and I guess I could tell myself it was not the reaction she meant, and see if I can keep trying ways to reach this old friend, this old Scottish lady I know. I could. Let me bring the thing to the other side. I could, and welcome. I'm not sure how I would do it, because I have tried some ways and I've not heard anything. Maybe through one of Roberta's friends to let her know. She has a funny last name. As we get two viewers almost at the same time, to let her know that I messaged her, and then she could see what I messaged her about, and then get in touch with Linda. I feel like I really do want that connection. When I saw what I saw, it wasn't like super outrageous, but it was kind of like I just started continuously telling myself, you know, whenever I thought about her, or yeah, and that I started telling myself, you know, that well, you know, I can understand differences of opinion, but like to a level, as we get a viewer, like the post was something about, you know, one thing that people shouldn't talk about or something, or things. I don't remember religion being in there, but if it's respectful, I think it can work amongst various, you know, backgrounds. But basically, finances, relationship, or I think not relationship, but relationship, and a couple others, and I just don't agree. I mean, you know, and those are also possibly the same kind of people. My mother kind of was one, and I know every now and then maybe we all feel like it, but certain personalities or whatever feel like it more, maybe, where it's kind of like someone maybe feels that if they feel they're not a counselor, not certified as one, or just don't want to be one, whatever it is. I mean, I would think most people want to be at least somewhat helpful, either to people that they already know and care about, or just in a general sense. So I'm trying to remember, trying to remember if I saw the plow go out. But yeah, so basically, so maybe, but before I forget, connected to that other story I shared, as I'm kind of back by that window, I can't tell Glenn not to. I mean, whether, oh, is that him there? Actually, it is. Whether, he's gonna ask how it's gone. Well, it's been hit and miss. But one like, and somebody, I don't know if it's the same person or not, because it just shows number and a symbol. In fact, two just came. Do keep coming in. But anyway, well, there's plants in that window and that. And I don't know. It's just, but to avoid seeing that, but I don't know how easily I'll be able to tell myself I shouldn't look at that one. Maybe that part of that one, the bay window, and that one. Other than that, all the other ones are safe from seeing, you know, potentially something distressing. But so anyway, I don't think I fully said why I was randomly talking about Zumba, as both the viewers went. So she was disabled slightly, and well, I don't know. I'm saying slightly. Not trying to minimize it or anything, but anywho, and her. Yeah, I think he's shoveling. No, he's doing it with his foot. Just a moment. Welcome. Hi, can you check the mailbox, please? If you didn't, I've been checking it throughout the day, hoping that my check didn't get stolen when the lid was crooked yesterday. When I got back from the dentist, I don't think I finished that story either. But anyway, so basically, yeah, and the dog would come. It was a service dog, actually. I should state that. I almost forgot. And it would come. Although I do think that most of them provide a great service, like greeting you when you come home at the door, half day or full day. Anywho, basically, and it would just sleep beside her. You don't have to. We didn't get that much. It's gonna melt pretty quick, I think. But we did get a lot, yeah. More than I almost thought we might have to. But two viewers, welcome. This is really weird, actually. It's like two come for a few seconds and then they go together. Two come and they go together. I'm not sure if it's the same people. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's a tech issue or technological issue or whatever. But we're gonna heat up some pizza. Watch a video. Who wants to be a millionaire? Me. How about you? For the new year. And maybe have a nap in a bit. But yeah, so basically, and I did go longer than I intended, but I'm not surprised in some ways. Being me and all. Just kidding. But sorry, the dog's just hyper because Glenn just came in, but he's shoveling the deck for some reason. And he's actually, the dog's facing me, but quietly now, which is good. Good boy. You silly Billy. I should show you. Anywho, so yeah, basically, I have a question, and I hope it's okay that I ask it for the only viewer that's watching at the moment, and I hope that you'd be comfortable putting an answer. This video has ended up being about a few things, but if you'd like to know what inspired it, I mean, you can obviously wait till it processes and posts and then watch as well, certainly appreciate that. But I understand the title's kind of intriguing, and I've kind of covered that already. But it also brought about a concept that I want to try working with in the new year fairly often, and it's collaborative, and I guess you don't care, or something came up, but then the number came back, so I don't know if it's the same person or not. Anyway, a collaborative, it doesn't have to be collaborative, but if you'd like it to be, we can. And then if we decide we want to put another album together, you get credit and this, that. But basically, so who we have watching now, if you'd like to know about this concept, either to be a part of it or to just observe and appreciate and enjoy it, get some giggles from it and that, then yes, if you would be so kind as to put a comment, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm not going to repeat it because I have already said it in the video and I'm kind of tired and want to conserve my energy. But if you comment and say you'd like to hear it in the next 5 minutes, instead of making, well, like I said, it'd be great if you go back and watch this video, but it will, just a moment. So, he's talking to the dog. Looks like you got your shoes off. I guess it's early, so I'll have to take them out. Oh, we got 2 viewers. Yeah, so I kind of even feel like I've kind of said it a couple times at least throughout this video. I don't know if these particular people have been here though. So yes, if you'd like to, I will make myself re-say it, but I want to gauge your interest first. So feel free to comment and I'll be right with you. And it has to do with the title. And yeah. Hi. What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's adjusted. Yeah.
Oh, this is a bad one.
What?
The other ones I've seen have been better quality.
You've seen this before?
Yes.
What did they call it?
What
Did anybody know you took that?
No.
Imagine there's no heaven to see. But, very
Yeah.
interesting.
The other ones are much.
I heard, again, I've heard it before.
Yes, yes. A few years ago there was a giant.
Anyway, I'm doing this, remember?
Oh, okay.
And we've retained one of the 2, and they might still be typing. So yeah, if we're not rushing to get the dog out, we can have a piece of pizza each. And then, yeah, you can let her make an appearance. Oh, you waited.
I'm home from work.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You can't
Apparently
see.
there's
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
watching anymore, but there's 1 thumbs up
Yeah.
and...
And it might be amusing to show you this during lunch as well, so yeah. Okay. Sayonara for now. Now, question is, since I don't do this on here very often, no, I don't want to rotate the camera. Oh, I think it's just clicking the corner X. That's the only thing I can see. Maybe one of those old people is like, how do I turn this thing off now? I can't turn that. Sorry. As we get a viewer. But yes, I am just wrapping up. I don't know if this is one of the ones that's been here that's been kind of shy or whatever, but you're welcome to watch this once it's processed and posted, which shouldn't be too long, and as much as you can at the moment. But you're left for the man, or yeah. Okie dokie, artichoke. Now,